Hi, everyone. We're live. It's a pleasure to
Hi.
be here with you all. We got Deann Maiden joining us today. Always fun. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm enjoying all the nice weather we've been having.
Yeah.
50 degree weather in February and March. It's been nice.
It's a little bit chillier here today, but it's Ohio's weather's always kind of a little bipolar anyway. It says in
Illinois
the
too.
forecast it's supposed to snow, and then it's 60 degrees, and vice versa. So,
Well, you know how it is in the Midwest. If it's 50 degrees, that's cookout weather for us.
right, especially right now, it's like
Yes.
spring, perfect spring weather. All right. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm happy to be saying that we're going to be doing some personal readings, and I'm going to try to do this more often as well as the political, and even maybe doing some like a group collective Reiki session for anybody that may be interested in that. So lots of brainstorming with the channel going on. So, like I said, personal questions today. To send your question, you can write it in all caps in the chat, couple heart emojis or something to get our attention. Um, these are for entertainment purposes only, but we won't be doing any health or legal questions. Thank you. Um, just to protect ourselves. But if you have another kind of question, you're more than welcome to send. And we're not going to be reading in any particular order today, just the questions that we feel drawn to. So if you send a question and we don't get to it, maybe next time. But I also think though sometimes too, our question can be answered in somebody else's question, like a collective energy,
All the time.
something that you may know. So yeah, pay attention to other people's readings and see if you can get something out of it too. So
Yeah, oftentimes when I'm reading for other people, it's like I feel like my guide's saying, this is for them, but it's for you too. You know, I get something out of a lot of those readings too.
absolutely, there might be some advice in spirit for more than just that person, but for us as a
Yes.
group. So
Yep.
I would tell people to take what resonates with you and leave what don't. So, all right. Yeah, if you all want to start sending some questions, like I said, we'll get to as many as possible. Probably be on for about an hour today. All right.
I forgot to put my crystals and my cards out yesterday for the full moon. I think I can still do it today, though.
Yeah, I think one day is not going to hurt.
It's still mostly full.
Yeah, I got mine out, and then of course I dropped my pendulum that I had charging on there, and it cracked it at the bottom, but it still works.
Mine was I was in bed. I didn't actually forget. I shouldn't say I forgot. I was in bed and I was comfortable. I just
Hmm.
could not get my butt out of bed to go do it. It's like I need to go in there and
Yeah. And if you haven't already, please do me a favor and please hit that thumbs up. It really helps get this video out on YouTube. Please go over to Deann's channel and subscribe if you haven't already. And please subscribe to my channel. We would greatly appreciate that, and we'd love to have you be a subscriber on our channel. So, all right, we got lots of questions coming in, so let's go ahead and dive into some of these.
hi JR. Thank you for the super sticker last time. I got off before I got a chance to thank you. I just wanted to tell you I appreciated that.
Mm.
I didn't see it until after.
I should have made you an admin because you could have helped me grab
Next
questions
time
for
do
people.
that, yeah, and I'll be glad to help you because sometimes when you're reading cards, you got your head down and you don't see the questions.
Right, exactly. Okay, so we have to do Dottie's first. She says, "Hi everyone. Today's my birthday, and just wondered general card message on my special day. Thank you so much. Well,
Happy
happy birthday,
birthday.
Dottie."
Okay, let's see. Message for Dottie. Guides and words
All right.
now. That one flew out.
Yeah, God. And I'm seeing a balloon too, like it's actually like my symbol for special occasions. So I'm just feeling for your birthday, making sure that you're doing something nice for yourself. making sure that you're treating yourself and taking care of yourself. So I think sometimes we get, we're that caregiver to other people. And so we often forget about ourselves and making things special for us, or really doing that self-care. So do something nice for yourself, Dottie. Maybe something that you wouldn't normally do, go out and go shopping for something that you like, or you could be like me yesterday, get a nice massage and
That's
relax.
what I want to do.
So
Get a massage.
do something to really make it special for your birthday, and prioritize your life as well. I'm gonna throw a card for Dottie. Did you pull one already?
Yeah, I pulled three real quick. I got Dottie. Happy birthday, Dottie, by the way. I got the Nine of Fire, or it could be Nine of Wands. And it says that
Mm,
you could be having some conflicts with others that have different opinions. And it may cause a little bit of drama, but it's saying that you need to stand up for yourself. And you got the renewal card, which says if that is the case, you need to review the past, or whatever happened with them, with compassion and forgiveness. And you're going to get some more clarity too about some things, or you'll know what to do. But I got the 10 in the future. I got the 10 of Pentacles, which is a pretty good card. So it's saying that in the end, you're going to find the peace and contentment, and you have pride in your family. And it looks, sometimes this can stand too, that you may be having a little bit more financial security this year. So
good.
that's what I got, the three cards I got.
It's kind of similar to what I threw. Just real quickly for you, Dottie. I got the Dolphin card, and I think you had the Nine of Wands. So that sometimes being defensive, or feeling a little tired, feeling like a little bit of a battle weariness. And with the Dolphin, the message is don't worry, be happy. So that's what I'm saying. Let go of the whatever you feel like is really paralyzing you or keeping you heavy down. Making sure that you're prioritizing yourself and doing something nice for yourself. Do those things that bring you joy, and try to uplift your vibrations and those things that bring you joy, and the things that you love, Dottie. That's the message that I'm getting for you.
Yeah,
So
and I'm feeling spend more time with family and friends, and get out there and have fun. The weather's going to be starting to warm up pretty soon. So,
yeah, a happy birthday, Dottie. I hope that you
yes,
have a wonderful birthday. All right.
I love my birthday. I know some people don't like their birthdays, but I love my birthday.
Yeah, I don't. It depends. Sometimes I feel like doing something special for myself, but all right. Crazy
Will
Shark
my
says, "Will my
husband
husband
get
get
a
a new
new
job?"
job? Okay.
I'm feeling yes, but I don't think it's in the timing that you want.
I'm getting yes as well. Will it be this year?
I'm feeling like it might be June or July, one
When
of the
will it
June.
be? Will it be in May? Will it be in June? Show me stronger. Let me just double check. Yeah, I'm getting about June this summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was getting a J month, but I definitely see a new job coming in. I get that he's really he's ready for a change, but um, yeah, I feel like he isn't the most happiest right now with his current job. But it's also like making time, and really manifesting that right job, and really putting a little bit of the work in there. So I feel like it's going to be a little bit later rather than sooner. But I get a definite yes.
Yeah, and I just drew two cards. They're both yes cards. I got the Magician, that he is going to manifest what it is he wants. He has all the tools that he needs to get
Yeah,
that job. And I also got the Six of Wands, which is a card of celebration and success. So, but it's probably going to be around summer we're getting.
yeah. Well, thank you for the question. So,
Yes.
all right. Let's see.
I should probably keep these glasses on. I have them on my head, on the hair and back, on and off. How do you deal with
Nessa says, how do you deal with someone who is so bad to your family and me, and not want to dislike them?
Okay.
You know what? I feel like I think it's okay not to care for somebody. I think when it gets to
Mhm.
the point where you're feeling anger or hatred, you're not really doing anything to them by disliking them. You're hurting yourself more energetically. So what I always say is, try to lift yourself up and view things from a higher perspective, be that better person. If it feels like it's somebody that is a little bit toxic, making sure that you're putting up those boundaries. And if they don't respect them, I think it's perfectly fine to remove that situation from your life. But yeah, kind of wanting the best for people and really kind of trying to let things go. But if it's not serving you, release it. That's what I'm feeling for you, Vanessa. What are you picking up?
I pulled a couple cards and I got the Three of Swords in reverse. So I think that there's forgiveness. You may need to forgive this person for how they're acting, but it doesn't mean that you have to be around somebody. If they're toxic
Yeah.
and things like that, you can forgive people, but kind of set your boundaries, keep them at arm's length, and you don't have to, you can forgive, but you don't have to always forget, because remembering sometimes is, that's how you keep it from happening
Hmm.
again. But I get that the Sun card. So I get that if you can forgive, if you can let things go, if you can kind of see things from a distance and kind of keep them at arm's length, it's gonna make you happy. You might
Yeah.
be happier, not worrying about it. You can't control what they do. You can't
Hmm.
control what they think, and how they act. So just kind of, you can forgive them and just kind of keep your distance a little bit and put up boundaries. That's what I'm
Yeah.
getting, and that's to make you happy.
Wonderful. And I love when the cars just really kind of, kind of are in sync with what we're picking up too, like that. I thought Reinhold asked a question. We're not doing any legal or health questions today. If you have a question, you're more than welcome to send. But all right. But thank you, Vanessa. I hope your situation gets better. I know it's hard. I really just try to rise above, some of that
Yeah.
nastier energy, and making sure that you're prioritizing your own energy and not allowing them to suck the energy out of you, or lower your vibration.
Yep. It's hard though. I understand. I have family members the same way that I've had to kind of distance myself from, but wish
Mm-hmm.
them well.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. I have a lot of childhood trauma, and I've
Hmm.
had to completely cut that side of my family out of my life, and just because it brought me down so energetically. And then also forgiving that person too, to reclaim your power, to reclaim your control that you've given to them, that energy that you've given to them. So
Yeah. It's like if
on that,
somebody comes and robs your house, you can forgive them, but you don't want to let them in your house again.
right, right. All right. Um, so Ronette says, please, can you tell me if you see me and my family moving soon?
Okay.
All right. I'm feeling yes.
Let me see.
I think soon's relative though.
Her and her
Maybe it's
family will be
summertime.
moving soon. I see yes too. Will it be this year? Not this year. Will it be next year? When? It may be next summer, around July or August, possibly.
Okay.
Um, I'll throw one card and just see if I get a yes or no card on that.
Ooh. Yeah, I definitely get a yes too, and I would agree with you, Deann. I was feeling summer, but maybe it's not this summer. Maybe it's next year, because I do feel like
Mm-hmm.
it's slow and steady movement. And I also feel like the finances may be a bit of an issue. So it's like holding on to
Mm-hmm.
money to save up for it. But we have the world, which is an absolute yes, and it's a new beginning for you. It's the end of a cycle and beginning of a new one. This could actually be moving around the world too. So I feel like definite yes, but soon. Um, timing's always a little bit hard to quite pinpoint. I was feeling summer, but maybe it's not this year. But it's like taking some time to save the money and getting the finances in order. It's slow and steady
Yep.
movement.
Well, I
What?
got the Two of Pentacles, so I feel like it's a matter of balancing, like what you were saying,
Mhm.
Kevin, balancing your finances, if you can afford to move, and also, taking care of things that need to be taken care of. I get the Two of Cups. It's going to be a little hard because you're going to be separating from the things that you knew, some people you knew in the area, maybe
Mm,
your house, your home, like this home has memories here. So it's really hard when you're separating from those memories. And so there could be some tension going on in when you think about moving, from withdrawing from a place that maybe was your home that you're used to. But I think that you will balance things out, but it's going to take maybe a year, a little
okay.
over a year to get that all done.
But we definitely see a move for you, Rana. I'm sorry if it's not quite as soon as what you'd like, but just take this time to get those finances in order and save up. And I definitely see, happy movement in the future for you.
Yeah, it's a time this year be a time to sell things you need to get rid of that you don't want to take with you. Maybe that'll help you earn some extra money to put away for the move. Just getting things ready, getting your house ready to sell.
Hmm.
It's a lot to do getting your house ready to sell.
It really is. Yeah. I will always make sure that I'm in a place where I can hire somebody, movers to move, like we did the last time, because we had a small house with a lot of stuff moving into a big house. And
Yep.
I think I would pay the extra money to have somebody pack up my stuff too.
I
Because
think
you're
I would
thinking,
too.
you think with it too, like, okay, well, I'll remember what box I put this in when you go to unpack, and then it's like you can't find anything you're looking for anyway. So why even take that time and energy to pack it if you have the financial means to do so? But
It's nice if you have an attached garage, bring the box, mark them with a marker what's in there, bring them in the garage, and then just one by one, like every day, bring in one or two boxes only so it's not so stressful, and put away just the things that you really need. And then slowly, we did that, slowly, gradually, next week, bring in another box, because if you try to do it all at once, it's overwhelming.
right.
Are my parents and brother together on the other side? Well, I feel yes,
Oh,
but I'll
absolutely.
do our parents. Yes, I'm getting a strong yes when I ask my pendulum. Back and forth is a yes for me. Throw a couple
I
cards.
feel like all three of them are actually together and around you, Electric Storm. I'll throw a card or two, or see if they have a message for you. Grandma Sharon, I have your question start. Like I said, we're not doing anything in any particular order, so you don't have to send it a million times. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love this. So, Electra Storm, I just threw a couple of cards for you. Their message is, we will be together again. And if you look at it, there's three people together there. So that's, I think, that message where I feel like they're very close to you and come in sync. They're very much here to guide you. They want you to believe in yourself. There's your cheerleaders on the other side. I don't know if there's any animals on the other side with them, but they also want you to know that I'm surrounded by loving animals. So maybe if you lost an animal, that animal being with them as well. But yeah, it's not just the three of them. There's like a whole collective group of them together. Is what I'm
I feel
seeing.
yes on the animals too. I feel strongly that they're around, other animals are around them. I don't know if it was dogs or cats or what it
I was
was, but
feeling a dog.
yeah, I feel dogs too. And it says that, I regret the time we lost, but I had to leave that way. And
Mm,
want you to know, I was met by so many loving people, and now I have no pain. Want you to know that.
wow, I love that. She said that she doesn't have any pets, never did, but
There's animals in heaven. Doesn't just because she didn't have them down here, don't mean she didn't have them up there. I
right, or
believe
maybe in
there
their
are.
younger years too,
Yeah.
maybe reconnecting with animals too. But
Yeah, it could have been animal what she had as a child that met her up there.
something, yeah. But yeah, they are absolutely together, and they're all with you, Electra Storm. So blessings, my friend. All right. see. Oh, that's hard. Peggy Reiki Master. Will my grandson stay with his baby mother? She's a narcissist. What's your
Okay.
son's name if you're still with us, Peggy? Helps me kind of focus in on the energy a
His
little bit more.
grandson stay with his baby's mother.
I feel like it's going to take a while for him to learn that lesson.
Yeah, because with pendulum, I'm getting maybe. So I don't think that there has been a decision made at this time. You know, you may see that, but sometimes it might take your grandson a little while to discover that. You know, when you dated bad people, everybody could tell you, oh, they're a jerk, they're a jerk. Why do you like them? But you like them. And you have to figure it out for yourself.
Yeah, that's almost like they need that bit of a wake-up call to really realize that. He said his name's Steven.
But I know it's hard when you see your kid or grandkid dating somebody that you don't approve of, and you're older. You can see through things where a younger person may not, you know, because you have experience and they do not yet, as you know, so you can catch things quicker. But we all had to learn things ourselves.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. We all have our own lessons that we agreed to sign up before we came down here. So sometimes it takes people a while to really figure out the situation, and something's probably meant to be learned from that. I don't feel like them together forever, Peggy, but I do feel like it takes a little while. But I'll throw a card or two on it.
Okay, let me get my glasses on here. I feel with the Paradise card, I feel right now, he can't see that. He's enjoying being with her right now. They're playful. That, you know, he seems like, you know, he likes being with her right now. But I see in the future the axe. So I feel like in the future, he's going to probably find this out and there will be a breakup or a separation. You know, there may be some a silent treatment. I feel like there may be a little bit with the chaser, a little bit of a codependent relationship, and one or the other of them, even though it's not quite great, they're afraid of abandonment. They're afraid of losing each other because, you know, so I do think that they are going to break up, but I think that he's going to have to learn that lesson for himself. If you try to say they're a narcissist, get rid of them, they're going to cling to that person more, because they're going to defend them more. So try as hard as it is to let them learn their lesson, because it's the more you push for them that this is not a good person, the more they're going to go towards that person just to spite you.
Yeah. It's interesting because I got a similar message. I got the Two of Swords representing him right now, which is kind of feeling stuck, like they're stuck together. And maybe you're right, because I have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is like reviewing the finances. So maybe there's an element to that. But also, too, he's blindfolded right now and not seeing things from the bigger picture, I feel. Not able to see that. But eventually, he's got the Fool. So this is that new beginning for him. But I feel like it might be a couple of years is what I'm feeling, like 2 or 3, before he gets that wake-up call. Sorry to say, Peggy. All we can do in that situation is, you know, try to, it's hard because they're your kids and you want what's best for them, but try to, you know, let go of the control, even though it's coming from a loving place, and really just set that positive intention that, you know, he's safe, that he sees this person for who they are, and, you know, setting that intention out. But it's hard when they have their own lessons to learn in their own timing.
Yeah, Peggy. Yeah, I know. And I had the experience with my daughter. She dated a guy, and I thought, this guy, I knew he was no good, but she thought he was great. And the more I said anything, the more she went towards him. When I backed up and let her learn herself, she finally figured it out.
Yeah. But blessings, my friend. All right. Let's see. This is fun. I'm enjoying doing personals and doing something a little bit different than what
I love doing personals. I really love doing them. I like doing the politicals too, but it's nice to do something a little light to contrast with all the political stuff.
That's what I was saying. It's like, not to say that I don't enjoy the politicals. I do. I like to get down and dirty in it, but after a while, it's a little energetically draining. It's not the most pleasant things to be looking at.
Right. You
Grandma
need a break
Sharon,
now and then.
right. Maybe we'll do it more often. That's definitely the plan. So
Yeah, I love it.
Grandma
And then when you
Sharon,
do the political, you can look at it with fresh eyes too, because you don't get your energy doesn't get drugged down. You need to lift your energy back up, I think.
yeah. Grandma Sharon says, message from my guides regarding my job.
Okay.
Viviani's loving seeing us both answering personal questions as well.
Oh, thanks, Viviani.
Thank you, Peggy. That's interesting. Grandma Sharon, if you don't mind sharing, what kind of job do you do? Or what kind of position in the job do you do?
I guess we got a lot of Sharons in the house.
That's all right.
That's all right. Yeah. I just seen somebody said that. We have a lot of Sharons in the
Hey,
house.
Sharon Stipend there being an awesome moderator like always.
She always is.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Well,
So what
you
go
gonna
ahead.
go? You want me to go? Okay. I get the 7 of Swords. I feel like there's somebody at your job that is kind of two-faced or manipulating. You know, that they're manipulating you, or you just don't trust them for some reason. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords in reverse, you don't have clear. It's causing a lot of confusion. There may even be arguments, or you feel like getting in an argument. And I feel like with the 8 of Pentacles, you're very talented, but you might need to work on finding something else. You're very dedicated, and you know, something that you really love to do that you can master. I got the card of spiritual teacher for you. And I don't know why, but it says you're being guided to step into your role of a spiritual teacher. You got that too?
I got the same one. I got the Hierophant.
So I feel like you have really, really good intuition. So use that intuition to work at something that you're going to be really happy with, because I don't think where you are is the right spot for you.
So interesting too. She said, yes, I think that's assuming to like the sneakiness or somebody not to trust. And I have the moon here too, which is, you know, people hiding things in the dark a little bit. I think she said she was an insurance underwriter. I'm feeling like with this Hierophant, is there possibility for I just lost the word, for like a promotion? Because that's what I'm kind of feeling like with this Hierophant. It's more of a leadership position, and you being recognized for all of your hard work. You put so much of your time and energy into it, and it's like waiting for that ship to come in, waiting for that promotion or that recognition to come in. But I feel like it's going to. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is kind of like destiny on turning on here. So, but I feel like there's something obviously to use your awareness for. Maybe that's why the Hierophant's coming in too. It's like saying to use that spiritual awareness, because there's somebody there that's not feels like they're kind of negative or doing things in the dark. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like there's going to be recognized here. I feel like there's a turning point coming in shortly for you, Sharon, and it feels like to me is what I'm feeling is like a kind of promotion.
I tried my pendulum, and I got probably, it's saying next, and in this, you know, time is entertainment purposes only, and you can't always do time, but I'm getting somewhere next summer, you may be changing jobs or changing positions. And it could be changing positions, like Kevin said, it could be in your job, but a promotion too. But it's a different thing that you're going to be doing.
Yeah, I'm feeling like a promotion, but I would feel like if that negative environment's still there, and then you feel like you want to, you know, go to somebody else, I think that that's okay too. I feel something new coming in. For me, I feel like it's more like a promotion rather than a new job. But yeah, don't put yourself in negative environments if it's not feeling healthy or
Yeah, sometimes you feel like a weight lifted off your shoulder when you leave a job that's negative.
yeah,
Having to go someplace every single day for 8 hours a day if you're not
dreading it.
happy.
Hmm. But blessings, Grandma Sharon. I hope that really resonated with you.
And good luck.
All right. Typically, I don't get name of guides or angels. For me, I don't even normally see them as human. I normally see them as energy forms or like orbs of light is how I normally see them. But Bethany's really resonating with me, Lynn. And I think if it resonates with you, then
I'll
that's
use my
definitely the
pendulum and
case.
see. Is Bethany Lynn's? I'll show you so you can see. Is Bethany Lynn's? What is it? Please ask my birth angel if her name is really Bethany. Is Lynn's birth angel's name Bethany? Show me strong. Yes.
Mm.
Yep.
That was a quick one. You know what I've kind of realized too? Sometimes if I'm in deep meditation and particularly, you all know that I do Reiki, so like that healer aspect, those healer guides that assist me with it. I have seen where they come through kind of like a shaman's or um, kind of like Native American kind of vibes is what I see with like the headdress and everything. But I've also kind of learned too, they don't necessarily have particular names, but you can assign them a name if that's easier for you to call upon them that way too. But yeah, Bethany, and I think the strong, I'm getting a strong yes with that. So maybe that's your relationship with her, something that you've named her.
Thank you,
Well, thank you so
Carmen.
much, Carmen. Blessings. Now, June says I only see flashes of lights, not orbs. Lynn says thank you. All right.
Oh, thank you. I'm getting compliments on my hair. I was all upset about it because I asked them to trim it, and it was down to here and to middle of my back, and they trimmed it all the way up here. And I was like, but it needed it anyway.
Yeah.
So you
It
made me
looks
feel
very
good.
nice, Deann, and I like how it's styled too.
Oh, thank you. It's been the same style since 8th grade. I keep trying to change it, but I just don't feel like me when I do. Tried to make it red, and I still didn't feel like me. My son's new girlfriend be a good relationship for him.
Jason, can you give me the girlfriend's name?
One more shuffle.
I'm not feeling anything bad. A name might help me focus a little bit. Leslie, thank you. Is Leslie a little bit older than your son? Ooh. I'm not liking the cards that I got.
Me neither.
No, okay. Maybe I feel like an older woman coming in. I'll just tell you what I got. When I was shuffling, I had the moon come out, so it's like things hidden in the dark. And I have the tower, which is kind of like maybe this relationship kind of comes crumbling down a little bit, and then like a change coming in with the death card.
Yeah, I got the. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I get the 6 of Wands in reverse, PJ. I don't think this is I'm getting no. I think that This can talk about not success. This is successful, not successful. But I think that maybe there's not a lot of recognition. He doesn't feel like he's getting any rewards, or it's just he's not achieving what he wants with this relationship. I think with the Four of Cups, I think he's going to grow bored with this relationship for some reason. There's going to be some sort of maybe she can be cold or indifferent to him at times. And so I think there's a little bit of a disconnect. I think that with the Two of Wands, he's going to make a final decision, and I think he's going to look to go somewhere else. So I'm not feeling like it will last, but it's up to him.
Yeah, there's a bit of free will involved in that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think she's a terrible person, but I
No.
just feel like that relationship, it doesn't feel very stable and secure. So, maybe, energetically, she's not a bad person. Like I said, it's just, there's something about the structure of it where I don't see it lasting long term. Sorry to say, PJ.
Yeah, they just might not be the perfect match. And you want him to find out if that's not the case. And he'll have to learn that if it is.
And she said a past girlfriend was older. I don't know. I feel like an older girlfriend. Not like 10, 20 years difference, but like 5, maybe 5 years older, 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm getting about 4 years older.
Sorry if we didn't have a better news with that. I mean,
I know. Oh, Patricia, thank you.
Thank you so much, Patricia. You're welcome, PJ. All right. Sorry, we got so many questions going on here. We have 150 people watching. Please do us a favor and please hit that thumbs up, and please make sure that you're subscribed to both of our channels. We would greatly appreciate it.
I'd appreciate it. I'm getting close to my 3,000.
So sorry that you're going through that. I know that she wasn't feeling good. Jane was supposed to be on today, but I think she started to get a cold, and sounds like their house flooded. So I understand that frustration on Christmas Day. It wasn't horrible, but we had a basement flood that kind of messed up my studio space, and it's not easy. They're all sending you a lot of love and sending you a lot of love and a lot of healing, Jane.
Thank you, Aries Wander. Thank you so much.
We get another super chat.
Yep. Yeah, Jane, my husband's down cleaning our basement right now.
Patricia, I have your question starred. Except I'm not doing any particular order. Let me see real quick. Thank you so much, Aries. Yeah, I'm working on getting them started. We got a lot in here. All right.
It helps when I have a PD on it helps sometimes when one person's reading, the other one can, really does help having two. Any message from my dad, Bob?
Oh, he passed away unexpectedly a year ago this week.
Sorry.
Yeah, very sorry for your loss. I'm feeling, I feel like Bob was really, really a hard worker, almost like physical, like labor kind of, like hardworking, like physically. And I feel like, I'll throw some cards on it, but I almost feel like he's, not to say that he was an absent parent, but I feel like he worked a lot and maybe wasn't always around, and, or maybe the most like an emotional connection. I feel like he had to be, I feel like in that time too, like, men kind of being emotional or really like overly loving sometimes is a bit of a challenge, because men have to be tough and they have to be the provider and that hard worker for their family. But I'm feeling like he's just saying that he loves you, and he wishes he said it more often too. He didn't always say it, but he try to show it as much as possible.
Yeah. I'm kind of feeling the same way. I feel like, Kelly, you may have been disappointed by sometimes that you didn't get the love or the affection that you wanted to get from him. And sometimes he might have said things, that he really didn't mean, but it hurt you and you carried that with you. But he didn't mean what he said. He says he did not mean what he said. He said he didn't expect to leave. He thought he'd have more time with you at some times, but he left before he got to learn those lessons, but he knows them now. And he says he supports your path. He's proud of you. He supports your path. He helps you. He guides you. But he does say some little part of him knew. He didn't. He just kind of knew. You can kind of feel it sometimes. But I think that he's sorry that he didn't show you as much love as he wished he would have. And he has seen the things he did, and he's sorry, and he loves you now and watches over you.
That he was a carpenter and absent parent for sure for a long time. Alcoholic, but we had a great relationship later on. I love that. Yeah, and it's interesting because just out of the card, it says, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. And I'm feeling like that's kind of because it was such a shock and unexpected. But I do feel like I'm not sure how he passed, but I feel like he had some pain going on and maybe didn't share it,
Yes.
he didn't want to be like whine or anything. But on the other side, he's very close to you. He's saying that he's become one of your guides. So always around you. And I feel very strongly a protective force around you. Like I see eagles flying around you. So yeah, I think the message that I was getting, and I'm glad that you were able to repair the relationship a little bit earlier on, it's just that he's sorry that, he was absent for some of the younger years of your life, and that you're really precious to him. He loves you a lot.
Yeah, and I feel like you're right, Kevin. I feel like he's making up for that by being her protector now.
Yeah. All right. Well, blessings, Kelly. I'm very sorry for your loss. She says sorry.
I was reading
That
it too.
resonates. It was a shock, but I think he knew somewhere. Thankfully, we got to see each other shortly before. It had been years. He did have pain, emotional, that he shared with me. He was messed.
Bless
blessings,
you.
Kelly. All right. Angela says, my daughter Serena is finishing up her bachelor's, and she has some options. Will she do graduate school?
Angelina's daughter.
I'm almost feeling no.
Angelina's daughter.
Not right now, anyway.
Yeah, I'm asking with my pendulum, and I'm getting a no right now. Maybe she feels she needs a break. Before going into the other. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
She might take a little break.
I do feel eventually, but it feels like there's a bit of a break, I feel like. I mean, obviously that's a free will decision, but where the energy is sitting, no, I feel like she may take a break and do it later. I'll throw a card on it for you though, Angela.
Okay, let me get my glasses on here. Hold on. I get right now she's going to get clarity on what she wants to do. But right now, I feel like she wants a break. She wants a new beginning. She got the 8 of Swords in reverse. So she's been tied up so much there. And this is when you're kind of tied up and it's in reverse. So I think she wants her freedom for a little bit. I got the 9 of Wands in reverse. So it says, I don't know her, but it says she could be a little stubborn. And she just feels like she needs a break. I think let me see. I don't know if she will go back. You read what you got. I'm going to use my pendulum and see if I can get any date.
Okay. I got right now we have the 5 of Wands. So this is just feeling kind of stuck. This can be a card of conflict, like small conflict. There's not a lot of action, so verbal conflict. But I'm feeling it more as right now of just feeling kind of stuck and wanting to plan for her future. She's got the world in her hands, so she's doing that work to plan for her future. I do think eventually though she's going to return to going back to school, but maybe wanting to plan a little bit before she takes that next step is what I'm feeling.
Yeah, I guess she may take a year off and then go back and finish it. But like Kevin said, there's always free will. She could change her mind, but that's what the energy is right now.
Yeah, just with a little like I would agree with Deann, like putting so much hard work and time and effort into it, and just wanting like a little bit of a break before taking that next one. Hazel, we're not doing any legal or health questions today. If you have a different kind of question, you're more than welcome to send. We're not medical professionals. We're not legal professionals. So yeah. But I see a lot of fun and exciting opportunities coming for your daughter, Angela.
Oh yeah.
All right. Patty D wants to know, will I be moving this year? Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome, Angela.
She says, I want her to be happy. I know she's worried about it. She has been working hard. It's hard work. You'd be very proud of her.
Patty, I'm feeling like a yes to moving this year.
Okay.
Feels more like towards the fall time, though.
Well, Patty moved this year. When was she moved? Okay. Will it be September? Will it be October? Okay, I'm getting right now I got the Six of Swords in reverse. So she's not able to move forward just yet. She's got some unresolved issues that may cause some delays in her, and she feels a little stuck right now, but I think she will it's possible around October of let me see if it's this year or next year. Is October of this year? October of I think next year.
Oh, okay. Timing's always a little bit hard, but I felt like a yes for this year.
Did you? Let me ask it. Will she be, let me double check. Will she be moving this year? Oh, well. Will it be 2023 that she'll, oh, now it's changing. Maybe I didn't have, because see, look, will it be 2023? Yes. Will it be September? No. Will it be in October? I'm still getting October. So, yeah, maybe it is this year. Let's see.
Yeah. I'm getting
I'll do a card.
just kind of throwing on it. I have the Five of Pentacles, so this can be like wondering like the financial security, if it's enough to move, or stress about it. I feel like you're a really hard worker, and you're going. This is something that you're dead set on. You're going to make it happen. Absolutely. We have Ace of Cups, so a new beginning, and Ace of Swords, so that's like victory. And then in the future, I have the Six of Wands, which is celebration, like like reaching that milestone and accomplishing your goals is what I'm feeling. Feels like it's a bit of hard work to get there, so it might not be quite as easy as what you're hoping for, but I think you're determined that you'll get there, Patty. I see a move.
And I pulled one card. I got the Queen of Swords. So you're going to get clarity on that. And this is a yes card. It's a major arcana card. So time is tough. It's tough to do time, but.
All right. So thank you for the question, Patty. Patricia said, looking for a new house and need to find one soon. Unique family situation, what makes it difficult? What do the angels say? Blessings to you both.
Let me just throw a few cards. What does Patricia need to know about finding a new
Patricia.
Mhm.
I'm getting a strong message to really manifest this move for yourself, Patricia. I'm feeling like there's an element of being patient with it. I know that you said that you need to find it soon, but I have the sacral chakra and the crown chakra, so it's like that creative energy and really manifesting. But the message I'm getting for you, the angels are saying, is don't be restricted and trapped into fear. Um, and that can be so hard, I think, sometimes too, when we feel like we need to control something. Um, we need to get out of this place, but like, fear of the unknown, or if you have that spiritual strength to make this move, but really let go of that worry and that fear, because it can really paralyze us and really stop that manifestation flow, or we're attracting more things that make us more fearful or more worried. Um, so really letting that go and really sitting in that positive manifestation. The sitting in the fear really doesn't do anything to better the situation, and um, it's very paralyzing. It's interesting too, because I have the death card, which is a change, and then the energy crossing is a spiritual union. So I don't know if that resonates with you, or maybe part of that family situation. Um, that makes it hard, but I feel like it's an ending and an opportunity for rebirths. But try to let go of the fear a little bit is what I was feeling.
Well, I got the sun in reverse. So I feel like right now your happiness is blocked, and you may have some unrealistic expectations. But it's telling you not to be pessimistic. Things are gonna get better. But don't have unrealistic expectation. I don't know if you have somebody around you with the Ace of Cups in reverse. You're very emotional. There may be somebody in the household that you feel has been cold to you, or you might be feeling unloved, or there's something emotional going on, in the house.
Yeah.
I got the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I feel like there's maybe some slander, like people talking about each other, saying things about each other, but I feel that person is going to confess and tell the truth of what they said. But there's something going on with somebody that maybe just, kind of slanderous, bad talking, arguments, things like that. But you did get the awakening card. So I feel like in the future, you are not going to let people dictate. They may
Yeah.
be trying to run your life and dictate what you do, and you're not going to let them do that. You're growing, and you're going to awaken and learn to stand up for yourself and not let people dictate. And I do feel like you will find something, but just take your time. It's not going to be fast. Just don't be in such a rush that you take something that you're sorry you got. Just take your time.
Right. And I think that that's maybe where the fear is stemming from. Like, I really need to get this situation figured out and have a move, because she's saying I need to find it soon. So there's that sense of urgency, and I feel like rather than getting stuck in the fear and really restricting yourself in that manifestation, to really open yourself up and be a little bit more flexible and go with the flow, and just see what spirit has to provide for you for help with that. But I do feel like you'll be finding a new house. Absolutely.
Take your time and find the right one for yourself. Don't rush into it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Patricia. Thank you for the donation as well. All right. Kenya says, do you see my husband Calvin getting a raise in the next few months?
Okay. Let's see.
I just heard yes.
Calvin get a raise in the next few months. I'm getting a yes with the pendulum. Let's try throwing a card. I hope so.
Yeah.
With the cost of living, you should. They should have cost of living raises, especially with the prices being so high.
Yeah, like that go with inflation. A lot of places do, but a lot don't. All right, Calvin. I get a yes. It's a bit of patience, though. So I don't know if like when exactly. It could actually maybe be. I have the strength card, so maybe July, like Leo time frame, where the energy feels a little stuck and restricted right now. But I got Ace of Pentacles. That's more money coming in, new money coming in, and 10 of Pentacles with it. So that's success.
Yeah, I got the Seven of Pentacles. There may be some setbacks. It may take a while. So just be patient, and try not to be disappointed, because I think you will get that raise. You will get that raise, but it may not be as soon as he wants, maybe.
Yeah.
It should be. I wish
I'm
all
feeling
jobs
good
could
about
cost a
summer
living.
though.
Thank
So
you, Diane.
July. Thank you, Diane. I'll get your questions started up. I appreciate the super chat. Yeah, I'm feeling like summer, like maybe July, like Leo time frame is what was coming to me. So that's about 4 months.
My husband get a raise. My pendulum on my pendulum mat is pointing to like in between July and August, so maybe the end of July.
Yeah, around my birthday.
What day is your birthday?
The 29th of July.
29th of July? I'll write that down.
Oh, yeah. All right. Sequoia asks, any message for my path forward?
Okay. Yeah, when the prices go up and your wages don't, it's like you're losing money every year.
Yeah, it's hard.
Any message? Okay. Well, what I got is you're an old soul. You are an old soul, and you have lived many lifetimes, and you have gained a lot of wisdom beyond your years. You are a seeker of truth. It says that you can feel the hidden truth behind your circumstances. So you are very, very intuitive. I got synchronicities. This year, look for some synchronicities that are going to point you in a new direction than what you are. And I also got visionary card, which says you're learning to put all your creative ideas into action. So you're very intuitive, but this year you're going to put all your creative ideas into action. And because you're an old soul, you have a lot of wisdom. So
Yeah.
that's what I got.
Sharon said that's my husband's birthday, July 15th.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. I'm getting kind of similar. I definitely feel intuitive and very wise too, like old soul, like you were saying. For the next step forward, I'm getting the hermit here. So I'm feeling like taking some time to go within and really reflect on things and find that enlightenment for yourself. It feels like it's more of a spiritual journey for you. Letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore. Because I get like there's judgment, which can be like a judgment against somebody else, or a bit of a like a wake up call kind of moment, where you feel like the world's against you and you have to constantly defend yourself. You have all these 6 wands coming up. You're determined with this card, and very strong, but also too maybe feeling a little bit defeated or maybe ganged up on with the judgment card as well. So I don't know specific, because the question was kind of vague, but I'm getting like to go within and really find enlightenment and find those solutions for yourself. Feels like it's a bit of a spiritual journey for you, Sequoia. So I hope that really resonates. All right. We've been on for about an hour. Are you good with doing just a couple more questions, Deann?
Yeah. I'm having fun.
I am too. Like I said, I'm enjoying doing some personals. It's been a while. I haven't even done personals on other people's channels lately either, really. So.
Oh, thank you, Hilda. You're so sweet.
Aries Wanderer says, my adult son had no contact with his father for years. Then a couple of years ago, his father called out of the blue. What does his father want, and why now?
I'm sure that's hard on your son too. Doesn't know how to react to that. Why is
Well, everybody's so sweet in the chat. I love
They
all the
are.
love getting together with everyone.
Well, I get the Ace of Swords. I think he's had some clarity, and maybe he's sorry for the things he did, and he's wanting a new beginning. But I got the Queen of Cups. He also can be manipulative.
Yeah.
His father, and he's not very loyal. So I think he had thoughts that I need to see him, but I just don't know. I think he, with the Five of Swords, I think this is upright, him walking away, but reversed. I think he has some regret, and he wants to try to find some resolution.
Yeah, I'm very much feeling that as well, Deann. I don't know, and I can't tell you what to tell your son because that's a decision he needs to make on his own. But I do feel like, his father, I have the Temptress, which is about deceit or broken promise. It's kind of like the devil card in the tarot is how I kind of take it. So not being a really good relationship or good experiences from the past, I get that he's had a bit of like a, he's been sad and reflecting on it. And so he wants to kind of reconnect. This is a card about spiritual and emotional reconnection. But also like the energy, it's like a jewel within a teardrop. So it's a sad time, but there is some kind of lesson for it. I think she said that her son feels a little awkward about it.
I understand.
Yeah. I have the hidden path, so it's the marriage between spirit and matter, and I feel like that's your son really using his intuition, using that third eye to see if this is something that maybe he'd be open to doing. I don't think that him reaching out is coming from a bad place. This is the sacred Earth Mother, but I just don't feel like personally maybe he's the best person, or maybe he's feeling bad because of being the temptress in the past. That broken promise.
Yeah, I think he's gotten older and he's looking back on his life and seeing him. When you get closer and you get up in age, you start looking back at your life and the things that you did wrong and the things you wish you would have done different. And maybe he's hoping it's not too late. But I can see where your son would be leery of that, and he should be just kind of take it slowly.
Yeah.
Yep, your son has you there just in case if it doesn't work out.
And sometimes we need situations like that to arise to either get closure in the situation, like this relationship obviously isn't going to work, so there's some kind of closure, or to sometimes people deserve a second chance, they change, but
and the son can ask questions that he's always wanted to know. Where were you? Why? Explain to me.
Right. She says my son does not feel comfortable speaking with his father. Then that's totally fine too.
He doesn't have to.
Right. Obviously, it's whatever he's comfortable with, and that's free will for him to decide too. But I think we were looking more at the father's motives with it too. So I would say just support your son either way if he doesn't feel comfortable with it, or maybe someday he'll decide to change his mind, and then just being there to support him and in his decisions to make. So
it's going to be all up to your son, and I would not blame your son if he doesn't want to give him a chance. But if he does, then like I said, he has you if it doesn't work out.
All right. I think I can do one more.
Okay.
All right. So Kevin and Deann, spouse and I were in a minor disagreement that got a bit heated when our 2-year-old, um,
GS, I think it must be a dog, some kind of a dog. German
was it
Shepherd. I bet it's German Shepherd.
okay, German Shepherd, barked louder than us. Was he feeling our anger, or was there something negative in my house?
Let's see. Was Hilda's German Shepherd feeling their anger? Was there something
I'm
negative?
feeling like it was almost like the atmosphere
Was he
between the fighting and not liking that.
I feel he was upset, seeing you guys argue. It's like they're like children. They're
Yeah.
like toddlers with fur, and they see mom and dad arguing. And so maybe he's barking. I feel like he's barking louder to make you stop, where you'll
Yeah.
stop yelling at each
That's
other and pay
exactly.
attention to him.
Trish says he was telling you to stop. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. That really resonated with me when I read that. Yeah. I just feel like he was kind of sensitive to the environment and wanted to stop. Not to say
I
that it
think
would have
so too.
escalated. Not to say that it was escalated and would have escalated into something like explosive. Doesn't feel like it was that, but yeah, he's kind of like saying to stop. Come together and be happy. So
Yeah. If I bark louder than them, they'll quit yelling at each other and look at me and
right,
stop. They're smart.
they are very smart. Absolutely. My my senior dog George is very much that little protector, and he does not like any conflict between the other two dogs when they fight and play fight. He's like that referee going right in. Me and my husband get into a disagreement. He's like Mr. Protector. I'm gonna bark and yap until you stop. Absolutely,
George
my
is
dog.
so cute. He's so
Yeah,
cute. He loves you. You can
he's my
see how
little.
he lays his head on you and just I want a dog. I'm thinking about getting one. I'll
Mm,
tell you if I do.
yeah, I George. I've had George for almost 10 years now, so it's kind of crazy to think about. But it's a very special dog bond between me and my dog George. Not that I don't with the other two, but just it's something really special with him.
You got a
He's
bond.
definitely my little protector. If anybody walks around me and he's laying in my lap, he's like growling at him and just like, nope, I'm with my daddy, and you're not gonna hurt him. So yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's a little overprotective too.
I've been looking into how I can maybe foster,
Oh, I love
a
that
dog or
idea
two.
for you. And
Hmm.
that really resonates with me too. So I think that's something to look into, that Deann.
Yeah. And then if there's a dog that really, really hit it off and I don't want
Mhm.
to let him go, I can adopt him.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. Well, this was so much fun, and we're gonna definitely have to do this again here soon. Me and Deann have been kind of playing around with going back and forth to each other's channels like every 2 weeks. So, and opening it up to more personal and maybe doing political on her channels or whatever. But I felt like today would be a good break to do some kind of personal. And that's what I kind of plan to do with Jane today too. The political stuff is fun, but it can be a little bit heavy and not always the most positive energy to tap into. So anyway, so if anybody would like to get a hold of Deann for a reading, how do they do that?
It's my email. It's Deann's with an S. Shield Maiden Tarot at gmail.com. And this Friday, I'm going to be on with PD Connects on my channel. And let's see, what's today? Today's Wednesday. So tomorrow
Yeah.
I'm on Colorful Foresights channel, and Friday I'm on her channel for a change. So
Oh,
and I've
fine.
almost got my 3,000. And when I do, I'm going to give away 3 half-hour free personal readings. So please subscribe and help me out.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. When I get to 7,000, I'll be doing my giveaway. I'm a little far off from there. I'm still in the early 6,000s, but yeah, please support us.
Amazing.
Please subscribe. Yeah, it helps us grow our channels. We always appreciate that. If anybody would like to get in contact with me for a reading or a Reiki session, you can email me at kevinlovingvibrations@gmail.com, or you can text me at 440-376-4088. I have my email and number and Deann's email, I believe, in the description box of this video. So please reach out to us that way. I've had a couple people reach out the last couple days, and I haven't gotten back yet. You know, I canceled my show yesterday because my neck was bothering me and just wasn't feeling the best over the weekend, you know, kind of recovering a little bit. So I will get back to you, but yeah, please reach out if you're interested in that. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on Mel Dorsch's channel. I believe we're going to be live. And then Friday, Linda G is going to be on my channel. We're going to do some political questions as well. So
what
looking
time?
forward to that. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, I'll make sure to watch it. If I don't get it live, I'll make sure I watch. But I like getting them live.
Yeah, it's always more. Not to say that it's not fun watching it afterwards, but I think just being a part of the chat and all of that kind of energy.
Yeah.
A little bit more fun. All right, everyone, we're signing off. We're sending you a lot of love, and we'll be doing this again soon, okay? All right, take care, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Kevin, for having me on.